and his brother on the left, white, Balaram, his sister in the middle. So this is a family festival. Jagannath is here with his brother and sister, and we're here with our friends. What is the difference? The difference is that we're becoming the servants of the Supreme Lord by pulling this chariot through the streets of Birmingham on the annual festival. It's a wonderful festival because it's for the benefit of all living beings. It's called sacrifice or yajna. It's not that we have to do human sacrifice, cut up the body and do horrible things. No. In this age, all we have to do is pull the chariot annually and dance and sing this Maha Mantra. The names of God are universal. And many names of God, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Mungo, Katanda, so many names of God, Ladya, so many names of God. And these names, Hare, Krishna and Rama, they are also names of God. Krishna means the all-attractive one, the one who has the attractive features we would like to love someone with, someone who's beautiful, who's strong, who's intelligent, who's merciful, who's kind, and so on and so forth. He's very rich, he's the owner of everything. So Krishna means that person who will naturally attract the heart to love someone. This is the problem today. No one knows who to love, how to love. Therefore we're disunited. So the peace formula of the book, which Jagannath spoke 5,000 years ago, Bhagavad Gita, is telling us that if we put Lord Jagannath in the center of our society, center of our family, center of the United Nations, everything will be all right. Because we're taking the position of servants. Problems are when we think Each one of us is thinking, I'm the most important. I'm the master. Get out of my way. Here comes my Jagannath cart, Mercedes-Benz. Here comes my Jagannath cart, BMW, and so on. We're fighting away in our traffic jams. Spiritual world are running over by Ratha-Yatra.
Thank you,
Remember not to do it. The municipal council may not be so pleased.
Lord Mayor Shafiq Shah and his wife, they're Brummies, they're from Birmingham, to please step forward and say a couple of words. Thank you very much for being here.
Distinguished guests, senior monks, friends, good afternoon. First and foremost, can I say a huge thank you to organizers of this festival for inviting us all here, and also for giving me this great opportunity to say a few words. And I regard it as an absolute honor and privilege to be here among so many friends at this very special event here today. And I believe that everyone here, they're not from Birmingham. And as the Lord Mayor of this great city, can I welcome each and every one of you here in Birmingham. Birmingham is a very diverse city, and for many years people from all over the world have been coming here to make a better life for themselves and their families. A place where people from different backgrounds, religions and faiths live and work together. Here in Birmingham, we kind of tolerate each other, and it's absolutely amazing to have events like these happening here in Birmingham to celebrate the different diverse communities who actually live in this great city. And I feel very honored and delighted to be here at this beautiful day, and we've got the right weather for it. Once again, thank you for inviting me, but I would like to say a huge thank you to all the organizers and volunteers for all the work they do behind scenes to make events like these happen. But you know the amazing thing about these guys, they will do all the hard work behind scenes to do everything, but they will never claim any credit for anything. I would say it's people like them who really make a difference in the different communities we live in. Thank you, have fun, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Shafiq. I'd just like to introduce Nitai Charan, who's the temple president here in Birmingham, and he's going to introduce some other guests to you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! Krishna Krishna! Hare Hare! Hare Rama! Hare Rama! Rama Rama! Hare Hare! On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and on behalf of Birmingham Temple, I'd like to welcome all of you today to a very auspicious day, is Jagannath Rathayatra. First of all, I'd like to say a few words about our Lord Mayor. Councillor Shafiq Shah is first and foremost Brahmi, having lived in Birmingham and Borziglin since childhood. Education has always been an important aspect for him, and its ability to provide great opportunities to progress in life. He was educated at Sir Wilfred Martineau School and progressed on to graduate in mechanical and manufacturing engineering, being qualified to incorporated engineer status. Following his graduation, he joined a well-known telecommunications company to take up a senior managerial position. Working for this company, the Lord Mayor acquired very useful skills which motivated him to progress into business for himself. Having traveled extensively around the world on business, visiting countries such as China, Malaysia, Canada, America, and Dubai, he has experienced a great diversity of social cultures which are all reflected here in Birmingham. He has been married to Sodia for 20 years and has 5 wonderful children, Salhia, Hassan, Saman, Sanna, and Muhammad. The Lord Mayor, although a keen traveler of the world, has yet not found any city as welcoming and warm as his home of Birmingham. He always feels a great pride in being able, when asked, to say he is Brahmi from Birmingham, a city with great diversity of culture and heritage. The Lord Mayor has always had a desire to serve the community and put something back in recognition of what the country and city have given him and his family. He has been a school governor in the east of the city for many years and is the chair of governors at a local girls' school. In 2005, he made the decision to stand as a candidate for Birmingham City Council. He intends to accept as many invitations as he can to visit city schools, meet the young people that will be the future leaders of our city. Welcome by saying big Haribal and
yeah, thank you, Nitya Jampru. This Ratha-Yatra festival has many wonderful aspects to it. Obviously, it's wonderful that Lord Jagannath comes out into the streets and we can pull him through the streets as a celebration and a devotional festival. But it's also a chance for us to meet with each other again and connect and chat and learn something new as well. So we have some guests here who travel around the world, helping people better understand about this philosophy, this devotional philosophy and practice. And welcome him. He's a regular visitor here in Birmingham, and we would very much like to have him here. So welcome. Born in Birmingham as well. But we're very happy to have him here. Thank you, Maharaj. So I'd like to invite another guest who's come to Birmingham a number of times over the last couple of years, but he's spent a long time in India. He's one of the priests in one of our big temples in India, and he's a very humble, very sweet devotee, and we'd like to invite him forward, Panchajanri Prabhu, to just say a couple of words and share something with us about Lord Jagannath, just for a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Jagannath is also very happy to be here. He lives very close by. We can go and see him anytime. It's our great fortune to assist Jagannath in his pastimes of benedicting all of the people in his city. Actually, the Lord Mayor is a small mayor. He's a big mayor. He's a big lord for us. But for Lord Jagannath, he's a very important mayor. Because he's also caring for his subjects. That is a duty of the king, of the leader, is to see that everyone is engaged in occupational duty and give protection to the elderly, the women, the children, and the priestly class. But this is a different kind of festival. The largest festival for a gathering of people, Kumbh Mela. But when you think of Kumbh Mela, which takes place in Allahabad on the bank of the Ganges, in the middle of the winter, it's very austere. The yogis, they practice their austerities and penances, and their goal is to be free from the material world. And it's a happy time, but behind it there's a very deep theology and a very deep educational program that will, for the human beings, to gradually uplift them, to become free from this cycle of birth and death and go back to the spiritual world to be with their eternal Father, for living that blissful state forever. So Lord Jagannath is come on down here so that to give us an opportunity to see his activities and his pastimes, and then we can also, because we're looking for the same thing that he's showing. It's what everyone is looking for. We're looking for freedom from suffering and enjoyment. So Jagannath comes here and shows us in the form of different avatars and different leelas, and performs these pastimes, so the people who are born in this particular time, actually eyewitnesses, they can actually see his pastimes, but they see that even Lord Jagannath and even his devotees, they have no problems, serious problems. They're always protected by Lord Jagannath. He's Jagannath, he's the Lord of the Holy, protector of the Holy, and they're very happy. Those two things that we're looking for in life is security and happiness. So we see in the Lord's pastimes, his own devotees, they feel very secure because they have surrendered to Jagannath, and they feel very happy because Jagannath is the reservoir of pleasure. So the Lord is showing his pastimes and inviting everyone, please come and join our pastimes. This is exactly what you're all looking for in the material world, security and happiness. Here it is, come and join me, come and join me, come and join me. Pull my card. Haribol, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Pranti Dharipuru. From a long distance, he's a regular visitor to UK, so we know him and like him at our coming to our festivals. He loves to dance, and you'll see later in the final kirtan he'll be dancing. So I'd like to invite Chandramoli Maharaj forward to just say a couple of words as well, and then we'll be taking our procession out. So a big Hare. Let's do the clapping, but let's do a Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of the Hare Krishna movement worldwide, has established this Jagannath Rathayatra practically in every major city around the world. Took a chance. He actually took a chance in only doing this because it's such traditional to perform this ceremony only in the area of Jagannath Puri. But he knew that Lord Jagannath is very merciful, and his mercy is shown by his compassion to give his darshan, or give his association to everyone. Krishna doesn't come out of the temple. He stays within his temple. So if you want his darshan, you want his mercy, generally you have to go to visit him. But when the Lord actually manifests himself in a form where he wants to actually see you, he becomes Lord Jagannath. And he comes out amongst all of us just to give his mercy, his darshan, and a chance for us to worship him. And how do we worship Lord Jagannath? I think Pankajangri Prabhu said it very nicely. We sing, we dance, we enjoy each other's association in glorifying Lord Jagannath. We take nice foods that are offered to the Lord, known as Jagannath Prasadam, and we have a wonderful time. Spiritual life is a happy life. It's very joyful. Bhagavad Gita says, Susukam kartam avyayam. That means that this process is joyfully performed. And in order to inspire that joyful nature that is within our own hearts, Lord Jagannath comes out on his chariot, and we sing, we dance with enthusiasm. The more enthusiastic you are, the more your devotion manifests, and the more your devotion manifests, the more the Lord is attracted, and the more the Lord is attracted, the more he becomes happy, and the more he bestows his mercy upon all of us.
And thank you for a very warm welcome. And as a Lord Mayor of this great city, it's a huge honor for me to have this kind of event here in Birmingham. And I think, we are all kind of faced with some unique challenges throughout the world. And I think the important thing to remember is that Lord gives a message of peace, tolerance, and forgiveness. So have fun and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I think we're going to do
Where's the mic? Jaya Paramatmane, Balabhadram Subhadram Vyam, Jagannataya Te Namaha.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama. Everybody jump!